What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video. I did a little bit of rearranging here with the video game. I'm still actually doing it, but I've also been thinking about my DBZ setup. So that's what I wanted to talk about, and then we'll talk about video game in a sec. So right now, this is kind of the setup where I'm more or less doing by saga instead of the whole villains display, kind of how I did it. So you got Cell Saga, Buu Saga, Android Saga, the Goku and Vegeta display, Z Warriors, Frieza with Broly, which isn't truly by saga, kind of. I mean, it's similar time, but... So we got KD Goku versus Vegeta. Now, KD Goku versus Vegeta is 18 inches on the diameter of the base. 18 inches is exactly this. That's 18 inches. 20 inches to the wall. And width-wise, when you include all the aura and the cloud effect, it's 78 centimeters, so 31 inches. Which, theoretically, I could have the aura going into this shelf, to right here. And if you diagonally angle it like this, it only takes about maybe half the shelf. Vegeta would probably be about right here-ish, right near Shenron. Now, I could display it just like this, completely to the side, and it's going to take up 31 inches of this 36-inch wide garage shelf. There would definitely be a little extra space. I could probably try and find a Goten and Trunks, or a smaller statue to display next to it, a Gotenks. There's the Gotenks statue by Cloud Studios. That's pretty cool, not a space hog. However, I want my DBZ display to have just the best of the best. And when I think about other DBZ statues I want, so I've considered Prime 1 Frieza, which just throws another Frieza, non-fireball, arms spread out. It looks really good. Obviously, it's part of this line. I definitely love that Frieza. I do want it. The other statue I would want is KD Frieza bust, but it looks like that's not going to be made based off what I've been, told. So that's an immediate no bueno. I'm not going to do any of the KD dioramas unless, additional dioramas, unless I get all of them. So Goku versus Frieza, Gohan versus Cell. I won't do those unless I get all three, and I can't fit all three in this setup. I could fit all three right there. Boom, boom, boom. But that means I have to sell those statues, and those are more impressive than KD statues. Or are they? Dun, dun, dun. I mean, I could get rid of G.I. Joe, but Grimlock is especially good. So I couldn't get rid of him for a KD statue. He's too good to get rid of. And I don't have space elsewhere, so it's where would I put him? Throw him in the dinosaur room? Anyways, the other DBZ statue I really want is Sume Goku, which I think this actually could work. The way I'd want to do it, actually, he wouldn't need to be down low next to Frieza. That's what makes most sense. You'd actually want to put Frieza right there. Sume Goku there. Now, Sume Goku with the back aura is 90 centimeters tall, which would mean I would need to raise this shelf a minimum, maybe an inch. So it's 90 centimeters to the top of the shelf. So I don't think it could fit. Maybe if I have it on the carpet and I get rid of the shelf underneath, I could make it work. Or I don't display that aura. Although it'd look weird not having it, because it is cool looking. I'd probably just raise the shelf very slightly, as low as possible, just going up really one notch. And that would allow Goku, Frieza, and then you'd have to put Broly next to KD Goku versus Vegeta. Now, it's kind of a shame I sold my KOD bus, because having Broly next to Goku versus Vegeta would work much better if it was the KOD ball instead of him holding Goku. But it is what it is. I don't have it. So you would ideally probably, you could do Broly right here, having Goku hang off right here. As you see, I kind of have it sort of like that. I'd be able to get it much more over because there's not this bar blocking. So I could have Goku more right here. Then you could have KD Goku versus Vegeta right here. And Vegeta would probably just appear right here. Goku here. So that could work. I think it would fit. It might be a little tight. Theoretically, I could just do KD or Sume Goku up there, but I do want it next to Frieza to like kind of follow the bottom theme better. I think Sume Goku would fit and look better down there than Broly would. So, I mean, you can still order Sume Goku very easily. It's available through Spec Fiction. It's available on Sume's website. It's available through Secret Compass. It's so funny. I messaged D&D Toys, who's been begging to do business with me. But every time I message him about a statue, the guy's price is like absurd. I'm like, he posted, he has Sume Goku available. I'm like, all right, sweet. How much? I'm thinking just retail plus shipping, which would be like $1,300 plus shipping. And he's like $2,750 plus shipping and PayPal fees. Smacking my head. Bro, we're never doing business. I'm like, really? You can still pre-order this literally anywhere. Why are you doubling the cost? Greedy Chinese people, folks. They are so greedy. I've been having so many issues with Chinese sellers, to be honest. They are the most greedy people ever. Now I understand why Trump's doing what he's doing. But, so yeah, that's kind of it. I'm thinking I might just do Sume Goku. Because I do love this statue a lot. I've always wanted like a quarter scale Goku first transformation. Most likely I'd be doing the Super Saiyan portrait, but you know, you obviously get both, but I think I'm probably going to buy it. I think that's the best route to go when we raise Sume Broly. Goku is shipping in batches, so if I pre-order it through like Spec or Secret Compass, which is the most likely scenario, I probably won't get it for maybe 6 more months or a year or who knows. But the price is going to be half the cost of what the Chinese who got first batch are selling it for. But I think that might be the final DBZ I get is Sume Goku. I was kind of hoping to just do Frieza bust there, but the only bust I would want is KD, and based off speaking with him, it sounds like he's not going to go through with that bust anymore. He's had a lot of negative feedback on that bust, and he's just too expensive. So based off the conversation with him, it sounds like he's canceling that one. Or he says I'll have to make massive revisions. Which again would be very costly. So I'm thinking it's probably never going to be made. And if that's not made, I don't want any other Frieza bust. Even though I do want a Frieza bust, I wouldn't go for any others. Like Ant Army, MRC, they're overscaled, would not look good. Has to be KD or none. And if we're not getting KD Frieza, we're getting Sume Goku. I could do Prime 1 Frieza, but I think Goku is a better statue. When I look at the two, Goku has a better base, and he just looks overall like more detailed. The Prime 1 Frieza looks very simplistic. The base is obviously very similar to like this, with the same like aura and rocks and a little bit Namek themed underbase. Like, I do like it, but I don't think it's near as good as Goku and Vegeta. And I think Sume Goku is definitely more impressive. Anyways, so that's kind of what I wanted to show you guys. Just a few things in here. I decided to move Halo back over here. It allows me to display the Halo thing, the mask collector's edition from Halo 3. I get better angles, and I'm doing him there. I'm actually kind of thinking, so I want to get Blue Box Hyper Kratos bust, the young Kratos bust. However, I really think I need to put that top shelf. The best place to put it's actually going to be where Jin Sakai is, and just have him down low, Jin Sakai right there. So it's like Kratos bust, Kratos quarter skill, God of War 3 down low, and then the rest of this Kratos. So Kratos, 2 Kratos busts up top, Last of Us style. Kratos bust would fit good. I removed that poster, and I put my other God of War 3 Blades of Chaos, this one right here. I also technically have that poster I could display behind that Kratos right there. I could display it. And then I was thinking of throwing these down there. Just because this obviously looks much better on a bigger garage shelf. Frankly, I love this top shelf. These are such amazing statues. So good. And so I'd love to keep this top shelf, but unless you like lower Resident Evil, there's just no way to do it. But at a minimum, I can put it down there, which is a much wider, deeper shelf, which would allow me to display them both much better. And then you do FF7 right there. And then that fills all the video game underneath. And then we just have this one extra garage shelf to do Wukong and Stellar Blade, which are my two final main focus video game statues I'm trying to get. J&D Stellar Blade, the Wukong 1/3, and if the bust actually comes out, which it seems like it probably will. I mean, the edition size is 700. It's got to be well into production by now. Then we do Wukong bust, Wukong 1/3, J&D Stellar Blade, and probably just Zubaji because he's not a space hog and I'm sure I could fit him. And that would finish my video game setup. And of course, Tifa and Aerith. You got to get them to go with FF7. So I think that is a solid plan. The only other things I might update, if there is another video game I really want, I'd probably just part ways with Neo. Like we got a good Elden Ring statue from Prime 1. I could part ways with Neo. I could change out a few of the MK. And what I would want to change out is get rid of Baraka to get Shang Tsung. And I'd switch Liu Kang and Shang Tsung. So you have all the bosses with Shang Tsung down low. And then everything else I would keep, unless there's a Shang Tsung 1/3 scale. We get that, then we're talking, yeah, we gotta get that. 1/3 Shao Kahn, game over, man. Especially if PCS ever goes back and makes the 1/3 on Throne they did. That thing was sick. But I think this is a solid plan for both video game and DBZ. We just get Sume Goku as my final DBZ statue. And then obviously for video games, the final will probably be Tifa and Aerith. Other than that, yeah, I think that's good for the video game. And the video game room is kind of like my final room I'm finalizing, where all my other rooms are final. Like we got the final pieces coming, so we're good. Anyways, folks, hope you enjoyed this quick little video. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day.